Hello, this is Mike for Whistleblowers on Corruption. I wanted to make another video. Today I wanted to talk about some corrupt things that are going on in West Virginia. Pay attention to all these good families out there that having their kids taken illegally. And I'm not saying every individual CPS worker is bad, but there's a lot of them. What they're targeting is families that are poor, minimum wage, that type of deal. They rent, whatever the case may be. Doesn't necessarily mean they're bad parents, but the way they see it is, hey, these people are poor, we can pick on the poor because they can't afford a good lawyer, federally or state or whatever, so therefore they're not going to have the money to fight us, so we can get away with what we're doing. So the reason they're doing this, they make basically money off of kids, point blank. And if you don't believe me, there's plenty of news articles out there that the mainstream won't cover, because the mainstream is part of covering things up. You know how that is. Very rarely do we see anybody mainstream local or national on a national basis cover anything like this. So only certain alternative media sites and patriots among us cover stuff like this. Anyway, what they're doing, CPS, people like that in the state of West Virginia and all across the United States, is they're illegally taking children from poor families and they're turning around and selling them for money, for profit. And in a lot of the cases, which is sad, is they're taking them because the family's poor, and the family has really not done anything wrong. It's just the family that is poor they're targeting. But on the other hand, the ones that are doing their job fair and square, taking them because the family is not doing what they're supposed to, and undeserving in that situation, then I understand that. But on the other hand, in a lot of cases here, last 20 years or so, corruption's been getting worse in these type of fields of government, types of systems, such as CPS and some of these kangaroo courts, corrupt judges, officials, you name it. So what needs to be done is, if you got evidence, you provide the evidence to a trusted attorney. You can do pro bono legal aid, but make sure you can trust these officials, that they're not working with the state and they're not paid off to work against you. You always got to watch it, do background checks, all that, whole 9 yards. So what I would suggest is go to somebody federal and go with somebody that will fight for you until they win the case, after you prove with all the evidence you have. And they'll get, after they win the case, then they'll get paid from, the money that you win from the case, 20% or however it works. So what I suggest is get a hold of somebody federal, on a federal level, and provide your evidence, prove the corruption, and keep fighting. If it's your kids on the line, you're one of those families that suffered through illegalities and misconduct of corruption within the system, then you need to speak out and reach out. I know a lot of y'all are scared, and I don't blame you, but for anything to get done, we all must band together and fight, because the longer that you stoop down and lay down, the more we're going to do damage. So you got to keep fighting. And the more of us that get behind the movement and show exposure with evidence and facts of the corruption and illegalities and no due process, then the further along we could push this movement on a national level, get more attention, cause a snowball effect, and then we get the proper people into play to take action and take these crooked officials down. So it's up to you, patriots. If you want anything done, we all have to band together, get the word out, protest, do everything legal by law. So with that said, this is my second video today, and I just want to wish everybody a good day, good luck, never give up fighting, always fight, although you're in a rock and a hard place. Keep going forward, believe in God, through peace and strength, keep fighting, and let God help you along the way. And along the way you'll meet other good people like you who will join the fight, and together, only together in numbers, will we win the fight. It will take time, but the more of us that will stand up, speak out, get the word out, then the more effective we'll be, and we'll get something done. I guarantee you that. So never give up, never surrender. Keep fighting a good fight. All patriots, far and wide, globally, nationally, everywhere. Keep fighting in the movement. With that said, I just want to say goodbye. And this is Mike on Whistleblower on Corruption. See you again later.